to get bot lobbies in Fortnite. So this is what it looks like before, and this is what it will look like after you apply a few settings. So we have a bot here live in the action. These are not players, I promise, and you can tell they are bots by just simply how they turn and move. And as you can see, it literally ignores me and cannot hit a single shot as I stand in front of it. It's pretty insane how awful these bots actually are, and you can take advantage of them and get obviously free wins, so you can obviously get up your victory crowns. But as you can see here, this is going to be literally a free win for you guys because they die pretty much instantly. So of course we're going to fill up our lobbies with all of these players. This is an example of what the bots will be like inside of your games. As you can see, I am standing right in front of it and it cannot see me. It even will not shoot you, and even if it does, it will miss all of its shots. It's really fascinating to see these bots in action because they even try to actually edit the build and actually build and play the game. If you take a look in the corner of the chat, everyone's called player and then have a number because that is actually their bot assignment number. You know you're in a bot lobby when all the players are emoting because that is what Epic have programmed them to do. Here's another example of a bot. It is literally trying to hide behind a lampshade and does not know what is going on. If I shoot it a few times, it still is not reacting, so these are literally free wins. We are now spectating a bot, and it doesn't know how to actually jump over this wall, and instead it is going to mine through it. You can tell it's a bot because look how mechanical the movements are, how it just suddenly jolts left and right, rather than a smooth movement that a normal controller would make. It is super fascinating to watch this, to study what the actual Fortnite bots have been to made, but remember, we are obviously wanting to get 100 players in a lobby filled with all bots. So let's go ahead and teach you now how you can do this and unlock this game mode. I am also gifting my fans something from the item shop, so just like, subscribe, and comment your usernames to be added and gifted something from the item shop. Alright, let's go ahead and start this tutorial. So, the first step in what you guys are going to need to do is go ahead and basically open up your pause menu. Once you open up your pause menu, what you are going to need to do is basically press on the RB button or whatever this is for your consoles. So, it may be R1 or whatever it is for PS4. Now, you're going to go ahead and come down 3 times until you get to the menu screen. Once you're at the menu screen, you are going to go ahead and press on settings. Once you go ahead and press on settings, what we are going to need to do is turn off a few settings so that we will actually put into the bot lobby game mode. So what you are going to need to do is look for the far right screen, which is the actual account and privacy tab. Okay, so what you're going to need to do is press on the RB button a few times to get over to this account and privacy tab. Now, why do we need to be here? Well, basically, we're going to be turning off some settings so that it doesn't put us in with normal people and instead is forced to put us in with bots. So what you are going to need to do once you are on this screen is basically turn off a few settings. The settings you guys are going to need to basically go ahead and actually turn off. The first one is going to be basically what you need to do is come down to where it says hide your linked account names. Now, this is because you know in the start where we basically had the people with the account names of bot or whatever it was and then in brackets 256. This is this exact setting that we're going to be turning on. However, obviously, this is obviously not going to give us the bot lobby. It will just go ahead and make the names different. So this is the first setting that we need to turn off, okay? So go ahead and basically turn this setting off, okay? Now, the next setting you're going to go ahead and see is you see here, auto import friends. Now, this setting usually goes ahead and actually imports friends on Xbox into your game. However, obviously, it won't remove any friends, so don't worry about this setting. It is not harmful to your game. This is just a required step to get into the bot lobby. So go ahead and switch auto import friends to off, okay? So because this is going to go ahead and allow us to only get bots in our game and then no friends instead, obviously. So the next setting that you're going to go ahead and need to apply pretty much, guys, is you're going to come down here to where it says gameplay privacy. Now, these are some very important settings, so listen up. What you're going to go ahead and need to do, basically, is come over to where it says show on career leaderboard. Now, Epic have made it exclusively that any kills you do get from these games, obviously, they don't want you to be able to get the world record kills and then it show up on the leaderboard. However, obviously, you will still get XP and challenges will be able to be completed, but you just need to go ahead and turn off show on career leaderboard. This is just because, obviously, like I said already, Fortnite doesn't want you abusing this to get like the world kill record, okay? So you need to turn off show on career leaderboard, turn this to off. So we are actually so close to unlocking the game mode for the bot lobbies, so we are only a few settings away. So let's go ahead and jump into the next one. The next one you're going to go ahead and need to turn off is show season level in feed. Now, the reason we need to turn this one off is, remember at the start with all those players, we have to identify as a player like a bot as well to be allowed to get into this game mode. So you're going to go ahead and switch this setting to off once again. Then you're going to go ahead and turn actually on anonymous mode. I already have this setting turned on, so I'm going to leave it there. But anonymous mode, you're going to need to turn this on. Now remember, all these settings are actually reversible, so you can just switch them back to what you normally had after you would like to go back to the normal games afterwards, okay? So once you're going to go ahead and turn on anonymous mode, the next setting you're going to go ahead and type in is basically a hidden matchmaking delay. It just needs to be any number, guys. It doesn't matter. It just literally needs to be anything other than 0. So if it says 0, change it to like 1, or you can put it on 5. It really doesn't matter as long as it is not 0. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on 1 second. Now that you've done that, you're going to go ahead and actually apply those settings and back out. And now you guys are officially almost 90% of the way there to completing these settings. So this is what the whole video has led up to this exact moment right now, where we are going to apply a final setting that actually gives us the select game mode screen, where you will be able to log in to the basically bot lobby game. So this is where it's going to vary slightly if you play on Xbox or PS4 or PS5 or Switch. So listen up here of what I tell you to do so you can do it and replicate it on different consoles. So you're going to go ahead and basically press on your home button. And now the reason what we have to do here for different consoles is every console you are just simply going to press your home button, okay? So it may look different, but I'm going to explain what it is going to be like on every console, so don't freak out. So go ahead and press on your home button just like this, and you are going to go ahead and come all the way over to where you will be able to see settings of your console, settings of your game. It doesn't matter, guys. Just find the settings of your console for PS4, Xbox. It doesn't matter. Just find the settings for your game. It's going to look different, okay? So go ahead and open this up. And then you'll go ahead and be in the console settings, okay? Now that you are in the console settings, what you're going to go ahead and do is come over to basically where it actually has the account, okay? So it's going to be different for all consoles, but you're going to come over to where it says account. Next up, you're going to come down to where it says privacy and online safety. Then you're going to go ahead and find something similar for your console, press on this, and now next you're going to go ahead and press on Xbox privacy, or maybe PS4 privacy or Switch privacy. It depends for your consoles. Next up, you're going to look for some more buttons such as view details and customize a bit more. And then you're going to go ahead and find something called communication and multiplayer. It may be different for consoles, guys, but just find something that looks similar. Now, the setting you guys are going to want to find in your consoles is going to be called you can join cross-network play. This is the setting that puts you into the bot lobbies, because by blocking this setting, you will not be able to play by any other games with PS4 players, Xbox players, Switch, so you will be forced into games with bots only. So block this setting, and then once you have done so, come back into Fortnite and load any game mode, and it will put you into a game filled with bots. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to press the video in the top right corner of the screen. I will see you in this video. There is something you need to watch. See ya!